What up, what up, what up? Let a couple of y'all fall in here. We'll get this thing going. We got a new episode of Refined Man Talk. Definitely got a special guest in the building that's joining me on this series of the podcast. Got something new for y'all. Something that's real heavy. So hopefully we're gonna well, matter of fact, it ain't no hopefully. Matter of fact, we about to do some stuff that's about to have that whole mind shift going on for a lot of people out here that's actually kind of wondering and trying to figure some stuff out. We got a lot of answers that we actually gonna unpack. A lot of stuff we're gonna actually dive into. With this being the first episode, the first series of Refined Man Talk that we're actually doing, man, we're about to get into it. So from this whole series, you're gonna definitely need your notebooks, you're gonna need your highlighters, you're gonna need your phone, Google, whatever you use to look up information on, you're gonna definitely need it because we're about to give y'all a lot of information. And I know a lot of y'all ain't gonna receive it. I already know. I don't care. But I feel like y'all need to hear this. Y'all need this for y'all soul. And I feel like with me using my platform and bro platform and the information that he has, you can't do nothing but win. You can't do nothing but take your whole level of mindset to the next level, and we're about to give it to you. So y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna let you get your notebooks, your pens, your pads, your Google information, all that ready because we're about to actually go in. As a matter of fact, while y'all do that, I'm gonna tag a couple people in some stuff. But I just had a thought to come in mind. So y'all keep doing what y'all doing, and I'm gonna do what I do over here. Let me see. Don't y'all go nowhere either. Let's see. Tag that one. I'm just tagging folks. Don't y'all go nowhere.
Come on, get these lessons.
Come on, get these lessons. Come on, get these nuggets. And we gonna get into this. I'm tagging some real folks, some real guys. All you woke brothers. We finna get into it, but this ain't to offend nobody. This ain't to purposely do anything to get under your skin, but I just feel like within my soul, I gotta do my part to actually give game with me being a refined man. So we actually gonna get into it, bro. You ready, or you need a couple seconds?
No, I'm ready.
So right now we're doing a live. We actually gonna have this on for the podcast. So I'm gonna give my intro, so y'all just bear with me. We actually taping and recording this thing at the same time. So this is my intro for the podcast. What's going on, y'all? This is your man, Deshaun, the Refined Man, and here at Refined Man Talk, we are giving you guys personal development and knowledge for men and young men to become their higher selves. I got a special guest joining me on the podcast today. I actually spoke him into existence within my world. I actually told him this story, and I don't know if he understands the impact of what it is that I actually had spoke and manifested, but I put out into the universe that I was looking for somebody who can like actually break down law and give it to me in a simple form to where I can understand it and to where it can actually be delivered to men so they can actually benefit from it. And within a matter of 2 weeks, me and him were introduced on a group call with a buddy of mine who actually put the platform together so we can actually come together and make some stuff happen. But bro knows the ins, the outs of law when it comes to court cases, it comes to Supreme Court cases, when it comes to being a national, when it comes to like so much stuff. It's so much that I haven't even got to on his level, but it's a lot of information that I'm actually in retention of, and I'm gonna just introduce my bro Tajani Bay. Bro,
Peace, everybody. How y'all doing?
Man, I'm excited. It's been a long time coming. We've been actually sitting down and chopping it up and figuring out how we was going to actually deliver it. And we just came up with, we just going to give it to y'all just raw. It ain't no other way to kind of break it down. We're going to start from, it ain't the beginning. We're going to start to where we actually breaking it down to the simplest form and take y'all on a series with us. So y'all tune in. Y'all tag some guys who can actually benefit from this, and we're going to get into it. So, bro, where you want to start?
All right. First of all, what we need to understand is, man.
Matter of fact, not to cut you off,
No
tell
problem.
people a little bit about yourself and what we actually gonna do right here.
All right, no problem. Well, like I said, my name is Tajani L. Bay. You know what I mean? And I'm a North American Moor, which is who you are. Once you understand the truth, And when you start studying your history and you see how they removed us from who we really are in order for them to call it they self-Americans. So what you got to understand is we're not African Americans. You can't be on two continents at the same time. Either you're African or you're an American. Number two, also, people from Africa, when you ask them what are they don't just say Africans. Hey man, what's your nationality? Africa. They give you what? Nigeria. They give you Africa. They give you these different countries that represents their nation. So black is not a nation. You see what I'm saying? So that's one thing we have to understand. We have to get that in our heads. Black is not a nation. Black only comes in one shade of color. So if we're black, how do we have all these different shades of melanated people? So if you can't explain that should let you know automatically that you're not black. Black is one color. We have very different shades of carbon or copper colored people. That's who we are. We're copper. This is copper. See, I wear copper on my wrist just in case somebody try to have a problem with what I say. Like, I'm copper color. I'm not black. This is black. We're not this color. You see that? Look at my face. And look at this. My beard is black. My skin is not black. Therefore, we're not black. It's time for us to know who we really are so we can take our land back and be on the glory. You
see? And this is where it's actually going. So this is just the beginning, and the information that he's going to actually share with us is like next level. So we actually going to get into it. I don't know where you want to start, bro. So I'll follow your lead. Whenever you need me to turn the camera around, we're going to turn around. We're going to give you nothing but facts. It's nothing theory. It's just straight facts. So we're going to get into it. I'm following your lead.
All right, peep the game. If you don't mind, turn the camera.
All right, let me turn this joint around. My bad, y'all.
Now, I'm going to show y'all when you use black in court. See, everything is about law. What the European did was they took regular English words we use every day, and in law, they gave it another definition. So when you call yourself black in law, it's under colorable. You fall under something called colorable law. And if you look at what it says, what black means in law, it says, and I quote, appearing as something which it is not, a deceptive appearance. So when you go to court and you use that black shit, you're telling the courts that you are appearing as something which it is not, a deceptive appearance. This is why black means a suspect in crime. This is why everybody, when you go to court, and they always look down and frown down upon, us being black. This is why, because black is a deceptive appearance. So that which is in appearance only and not in reality what it purports to be. So it's telling you right there, that which is in appearance only and not in reality what it purports to be. So what they're saying is, when you call yourself black, you appear as a human, but calling yourself a crayon, you see what I'm saying? Because black is a color, not a thing. Calling yourself a crayon is not, you're not in reality. So our whole thing, we need to get back into the folds of reality. If you don't claim a nation, you're under what they call maritime law. Every person with a nationality is tied to land. If you're not tied to land, You're lost at sea. So they got laws for people who operate out to sea. You see what I'm saying? So if you check this out right here, let's see what a Moor mean in law. I just showed you what black mean in law. Let's see what a Moor mean in law. Now this is law, the law dictionary. This is what it means, second edition.
Hey, y'all look it up. Y'all
look it up. That's why we showing you this. So you can look it up for yourself. You ain't got to believe what I'm saying. Check it out. A Moor is an officer in the Isle of Man who summons the courts for the several sheddings. The office is similar to the English bailiff of 100.
Wow. So one more.
One more is one more is equal to 100 English bailiffs.
So he can represent himself in court.
There you go. You see what I'm saying? So when you call yourself black, it's something called this. Check this out. This what happens when you call yourself black. You get placed under something called black codes. Now, black codes, sometimes called black laws, was laws governing the conduct of African Americans. What you call free blacks. The best known of them was passed in 1865 and 1866 by Southern states after the American Civil War. Now, if you know anything about the Americans, then you know the European did not have nothing to do with the American Civil War. That was us beefing with each other like we doing right now.
And it was a court case.
No. The American Civil War was actually a beef between the Northern Americans, which is us, versus the South Americans, which was us.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So the Civil War had nothing to do with Europeans fighting for slavery. Because once you understand who the real American is, you'll understand who was fighting that war. And it had nothing to do with Europeans.
Okay.
But peep the game.
So flip y'all back around now.
Check this out. Although black codes existed before the Civil War, and many northern states had them, it was the southern U.S. states that codified such laws in everyday practice. In 1832, James Kent wrote, "In the most of the United States, there is a distinction in respect to political privileges between free white persons and free colored persons of African blood. And in no part of the country do the latter, in point of fact, participate equally with the whites in the exercise of civil and political rights." So they telling you right there, man, it's plain as day. When you call yourself black, you're not calling yourself a human being. You got to understand the difference between a person in law. We're talking about law. We're not talking about regular dictionary words. This is how they fooled us. They took regular dictionary words, and when you go to court, you thinking the dictionary words has the same meaning, but in court, it means a whole nother thing. You see what I'm saying?
Which is why they able to indict you.
That's why they get the fuck, mess us over, and then we just be agreeing this shit because we used to talking in regular English words. Right. For an example, like if you look at the word appear, like let's say you got something in the mail that said you had to appear in court, right? The average person would think, okay, appear means I got to show up. Right. You see what I'm saying? You just got to show up to court. But if you look up the definition of appear in law, it means to be under the jurisdiction of the court.
Matter of fact, show them.
Yeah. So when you appear in court, when you appear in court, you just giving up jurisdiction. Let me see.
We're finna pull it up for you. In law.
In law, appearance. To appear is the coming into courts of either of the parties to a lawsuit and or the former act by which a defendant submits himself to the jurisdiction of the court.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? So most niggas just appear.
So he's giving himself up to the court.
He's giving it. So whatever happened in court, you agreed to that shit because you just submitted yourself to the jurisdiction of the court.
Wow.
See, that's why we got to study law.
It's something that small, you can mess yourself up.
You can screw yourself. 20 years.
Just by showing up.
Not only that, not having a nationality. A nationality ties you to the land. If don't nobody see how crazy shit going on now, and if you feel like you don't need no nationality, like you're going to be lost in the next 10 years, because it's not finna get any better. This lockdown they got y'all under, that only applies to U.S. citizens. Which if you look at the 14th Amendment, see this what, let me show you the 14th Amendment real quick. This how they try to get niggas.
Wow. Hey.
This how they try to get niggas.
Yeah.
See, they tell everybody, well, the 14th Amendment freed slaves. First of all, you was never a slave. That's first of all. We got to understand that we was never slaves. When you know your true history, you know you was never a slave. So peep the game. That's how they get niggas. This is the 14th Amendment. It says all persons. Wait a minute. It says all persons. In law, persons mean corporations. So when you hear persons in law, that's corporations or artificial people. So what it's saying is all artificial people born or naturalized in the United States and subject, anytime you hear subject, subject means slave in law. So anytime you hear persons, that means corporations or artificial persons. Anytime you hear subject, that means slave. You are subject to my bidding. That means you are enslaved to what I got going. You feel me?
Okay.
So check it out. To the jurisdiction thereof are lowercase citizens. You see that C is lowercase. Of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. No state shall make or enforce, any law which shall abridge the privileges, check it out, privileges or immunities of citizens of the United States. Where does it say you got rights at?
Wow.
See what I'm saying? This is the 14th Amendment. It says privileges or immunities of the lowercase citizens.
So with that C being lowercase, that means that it's
third-class citizenship.
Wow.
See, it's 4 types of citizenships in America. You got the national, which is the highest. See what I'm saying? When you're a national, you're the highest citizen that you could be in America. Then you got lowercase citizens, which is what the crack is supposed to be. You see what I'm saying? Then you got who you call subjects. That's why they say subjects, which is slaves. But in this case, in the 14th Amendment, they talking about our ass. Wow. So they made us third-class citizens, or they made us subjects. And then you got aliens. That's like a Mexican or something coming over here. You see what I'm saying? Getting in some shit. So those are the 4 classes of citizenship in America. So when you say you fall up under the 14th Amendment, it does not say nowhere in here where you have rights. It says privileges and immunities. Check this out. Y'all see it for yourself. It don't say nowhere in here where you get rights. This is what it say you get.
Privileges and immunities.
Hold on. Now read this. All this is the 14th Amendment. Show me where you got rights at.
It don't say it.
So when people be complaining about they know their rights, do you know? Because if you knew your rights, you wouldn't call yourself a 14th Amendment citizen.
So automatically when you say I know my rights, you don't know.
You don't know your rights. That's what a motherfucker just trying to get over real quick say. I know my rights. A person know their rights can enunciate and explain the right that they know that they trying to enforce. You don't just say I know my rights.
Because that don't hold no weight if you just
none. It holds no weight.
Yeah.
That's like a loose way of saying some shit.
Yeah.
You see, like calling yourself black.
Yeah.
That's a loose way to use. You see what I'm saying?
No substance.
When you know your rights, you give the rights that you know. And for all the people who don't know this, you have to understand how these laws are created. All laws are created through court cases. So if you want to study law, study Supreme Court cases.
Okay.
Because the Supreme Court is the highest court. You have state court, you have federal court, and you have Supreme Court. Supreme Court is the highest. So if you want to know the highest laws, study the Constitution. The Constitution is the supreme law. This is what you call the supreme law of the land. Constitution. The next thing that's the supreme law of the land is all treaties made prior to the Constitution. So there's over 300, and I think it's 377 total treaties that we created with the European. The European did not write this Constitution. If you look at the back of this Constitution, it gives you their sad story when they were slaves in Britain. They are Europeans. Y'all have to remember this right here. If you go to this last page, if you get this Constitution, if you go to page 40, read how these motherfuckers was complaining how the king of Britain did their ass, and then look at what they doing to your ass today.
Same thing that they put in the book.
You see what I'm saying? Because the European was the first slave.
Wow.
This what y'all don't know. How a slave gonna write law on the highest level if you just came from chattel slavery? So you know they ain't write this. You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
So peep the game. Let's see what black really means. See, this is another thing we got to get on. You must study something called etymology. Like I hear a lot of niggas talking about they word linguistic students and they some kind of high level. I study the science of language. And then don't know etymology. You see what I'm saying?
They don't really know nothing.
So you don't know nothing. See, one thing about niggas, we always want to act like we know what we talking about, and niggas don't do no. Niggas don't even read books 20 minutes a day. But got a whole bunch of shit to say. Now check this out.
That's ignorance at its highest level.
To the highest level.
Yeah.
Now let's see what etymology is before I show you what black mean in etymology.
I hope y'all taking notes.
Now check this out. This is regular Google. This is what etymology means. So when you see etymology, it's the study of the origin of words and the way in which their meanings have changed throughout history. So when you study etymology, you know who used the word first. You know, when you study etymology, you know who used the word first and what content they used it. And what was the purpose behind why did they use that word?
And for them that don't know, on the etymology website, they break down all of that on
They break it all down.
Yeah.
That's why you got to study etymology.
Not Webster.
I mean, if you study the Webster's dictionary, get an unabridged dictionary.
Okay.
Any dictionary you get, make sure it's unabridged, because it's going to give you etymology. You see what I'm saying? So check this out. Etymology is the study of the origin of words and the way in which their meanings have changed throughout history. Now peep this out. So when you go to etymology and you see the word black, look at this. Black is an old English word. So if you're supposed to be an African, and they say that's an old English word, which means Britain, black is not our word. People got that shit bad. Of the old black gods of Egypt, and we black and all this black shit. Black is not our word. Black is not our word. According to etymology, according to the origin of words, black is not our word.
Wow.
Also, if you go down one paragraph,
let me flip it around for y'all.
Check this out.
Let me zoom in.
You go down one paragraph, look what it say black means.
Pale.
Pale. Absence of color. Y'all see that, right?
And this is the
Pale.
etymology word.
Colorless. Look at this. Look what it's saying about blacks. You see that?
So for those that don't know, we calling ourselves black is basically we classifying ourselves as pale, colorless.
Yeah.
Nothing.
You taking the place of the European. The European is the original black man. The European is the original black man. If the original word black meant pale, colorless, who is the pale, colorless man on earth? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's simple as plain.
Yeah.
But a lot of niggas don't want to let that black shit go because all the stereotype niggas got comfortable calling themselves with that shit.
Yeah.
Niggas like being ghetto, goddamn loud as fuck, thugs, gangsters, hoes, sluts. Niggas love that shit. So niggas don't want to be an upright nigga. Niggas don't want to be Moors because there's a lot of studying you got to be with a Moor. But to be black, all you got to do is be the dumbest nigga you can be.
And be fly.
And be not even fly. Just be ignorant as fuck.
Wow.
That's what black mean. Black come with a stereotype niggas don't want to let go.
Wow.
So when you see black, black is the white, it's the cracker.
Wow.
It's the pale man, the colorless one.
Wow.
Hold on, let me see this shit.
Matter of fact, let me flip it around.
Yeah, you gotta see this shit. This what black mean in etymology. Black is an adjective. Peep this game now. Black is an adjective. So when you go around calling yourself a black, what is a noun? Ain't a noun a person, place, or a thing? So when you call yourself black, you're not even calling yourself a person.
Wow.
That's why they say in law, this shit, you appear in appearance only and not in reality.
Wow.
See what I'm saying? So peep the game. So when you see black, and it means pale or colorless, then when they tell you, well, black people is only 3/5 human, when they tell you black means pale and colorless, when they say blacks is 3/5 human, what black man you think they talking about?
Wow.
Everybody know we the original humans. That's facts. Genetically, it's proven. Like, we the original humans on the planet.
They said that, yeah.
Even the European will tell you that shit. So how can you be 3/5 less of a human if you the original human?
It don't make sense.
Because they're not talking about your ass. They talking about the European, but the cracker know niggas want to be him so bad. Why he steady trying to be your ass.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying? So he let you call yourself black because he know that's not who you are. Mm-hmm. That way you can perpetrate the fraud and he could be the American.
So basically, while we trying to be them, they
trying to be us. Yes, the Moors. Now look at this. Let me show you what Moor means.
Hold on.
In etymology.
I hope y'all getting this.
Peep the game. This is what Moor means in etymology. Etymology is the study of the origin of words and the way in which their meanings have changed throughout history. So that's what So when you see the etymology of Moor is a North African. Mm-hmm. Now check this out. If you go down in this paragraph, it says also applied to the Arabic conquerors of Spain. When I showed you when the European got enslaved by the Muslims of Spain.
Yeah, they had the fez on and everything.
Being a dark people in relation to Europeans. Look at this. Their name in the Middle Ages was a synonym for Negro. So Moor is a synonym for Negro. Whoever are the Negroes is the Moor.
Wow.
Now what does synonym mean? Because you got to break it down sometimes.
Break it down. I'm following you, bro.
Now this what synonym mean. For everybody don't know, it's a word or phrase that means exactly or nearly the same as another word or phrase in the same language. For example, shut is a synonym for close. So if these motherfuckers say Moor is a synonym for Negroes,
wow. So
who is the Moor? You feel what I'm saying?
So we the
niggas don't want to hear this shit though.
Wow.
That's why I be saying. Because niggas don't study the origin of words. Niggas just go by what the European and these agent niggas telling them.
And taking it as fact.
And taking it as gospel.
When it ain't.
When the truth be right here in niggas' faces.
Wow.
So if Moor means a synonym for Negro, and synonym means the exact same right word of another. So if it's saying niggas is synonym, Moor is synonym for niggas would rather call themselves Negro. Well, let's see what Negro means.
Flip it around one more time.
This is why you don't call yourself Negro. You feel what I'm saying?
So wait a minute. So Moor is a synonym for Negro, but
Negro is a fucked up word.
So you saying you calling yourself a Negro is not the same as calling yourself a Moor, but Moor is the same as Negro.
It's the synonym for Negro.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? Because that's the only thing, that's the closest to blood niggas can relate to is Negro. That's as far back as niggas can go with bloodline. Between that black shit and Negro.
Wow. And they tie black and Negro together.
You see what I'm saying? Negro means black in Spanish.
It does. They say it different. Negro. They say it different. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
So Negro means black.
Wow.
So if Moor, let's break this down.
Yeah.
So if Moor is a synonym for Negro, and Negro is a synonym for black,
okay.
They talking about you are the Moors, niggas. You feel what I'm saying?
Wow.
They telling niggas they the Moors.
But they don't want to accept it because
niggas don't want to accept it because niggas be thinking this shit is a religion. Like it's church and shit. Like you got to go to church to be a Moor and shit.
Yeah.
That's Christianity shit.
They don't got nothing to do.
They ain't got shit to do with Moor. Moor is a bloodline. You see what I'm saying? Moor has something to do with your blood. A Moor is an unmixed Negro. That's what a Moor is. So if your mama and daddy was what you call black, you are a Moor. It has nothing to do with Noble Drew Ali. It has nothing to do with this shit. That's what a lot of people get confused at because you got these agents out here telling niggas shit.
That's messing the game up.
That's fucking because these niggas is working for the crackers, keeping niggas out their birthright. So they telling you who the Moors was. Now the reason why they don't want you to know you a Moor is because of what you did to the crown. Now check this out. If you go to Webster's Dictionary, 1828.com. Webster's Dictionary, 1828.com.
Y'all see that, right? Let me zoom in for y'all that's taking notes. Those on the podcast, that's
Webster's Dictionary.
1828.com.
1828.com.
Okay.
Look up what it says the American is.
Let's get
This
it.
regular old American. It didn't say no North American, Black American. We ain't say none of that dumb shit.
Yeah. American.
What is a regular American?
Mm-hmm.
An American is a native of, well, actually, let me put it in this proper sentence. It's a noun.
Mm-hmm.
American is a noun.
Mm-hmm.
A native of America. Originally applied to the Aboriginals or copper-colored races found here by the Europeans.
Mm-hmm.
Now, where did it say niggas came from slave ships?
Nowhere.
Where did it say your ass came from a slave? Who got copper skin? Where the penny is? Who skinned copper? So I'm tripping? I ain't no more, right? I want to be an Arab, right?
Right.
No, I want to be an American. You feel what I'm saying? Who I really am.
Yeah.
Now you see that, right? This is a copper penny.
Yeah.
So flip it back to this. So when it says the Americans,
Mm-hmm.
it's the copper-colored races found here. Look at this.
Found here.
Found here by the Europeans.
Yeah.
Did it say y'all niggas came from Africa?
Mm-mm.
See, a lot of niggas, that's what I'm saying. Niggas don't want to hear this shit because niggas want to be slaves. Niggas want to do that pity party shit. Oh man, they did us so bad in slavery. Niggas don't even know what slave mean. That's what I be saying.
Slav.
Check this out. Let me show you. I'm going to show y'all. That's what I'm saying.
I hope y'all taking notes.
I'm going to show you.
Those on the podcast, I hope y'all taking notes. It's only just getting started, y'all.
Niggas talking about they slaves and shit. Now peep the game.
All right, let me zoom in.
I want to show y'all what slave mean.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody talking about they descendants of slaves and shit. Check this out. I'll type it in regular. Look at this. See, this for my slave people. All y'all slaves and shit, right? Y'all descendants of slaves and all this old shit. Check this out. See what this say. Look what a slave is. Check this out. Who are called slaves, right? The British.
Wow.
You see that?
Yeah. Not copper skin.
It didn't say the copper skin. It said the British. Now look at this. Watch this. Peep the game. Regular old Google. Like this ain't nothing special.
Mm-hmm.
Where does the word slave come from? To all my niggas who descendants of slaves. The term slave has its origins in the word Slav. Slovakian people. The Slavs who inhabited a large part of Eastern Europe was taken as slaves by the Muslims of Spain. Who is the Muslims of Spain? Ain't that the Moors? Ain't that the Moors?
Wow.
The conquerors of Spain. Look at right here in the etymology of Moor. That's Moor. Conquerors of Spain. So when they say the Slavs from Eastern Europe, which is where the Caucasus Mountains were, were taken as slaves by the Muslims of Spain, they talking about your ass. This is why the cracker don't like you. Whether you call yourself a Christian, Jew, goddamn Indian. You can call yourself all that shit you want. That European know you enslaved him as Moors. You are descendants of Moors, and they put their foot in your ass because they know you a Moor.
And they're not going to tell you so you can do the same thing again to get back in position.
They don't want you to know you a Moor. Why you think the nigga in America, the only motherfucker that don't know his history? The Africans know who they are.
Wow.
Even if they ain't practicing the shit they used to, they know what the fuck they are. Why you think you just think you black?
That's it.
Yeah, just black. Black ain't nowhere in the Bible. Where black at in the Bible? Since niggas was using black in the ancient days. Where is it? Where's Negro in the Bible? Since Negro is an ancient word, you see what I'm saying? Where is it in the Bible?
Yeah. Ain't in there.
It's not in there because that's not who you are. You're not black. You're not a crayon.
Yeah.
Black has no standing in law. So peep the game.
Turn it back around.
So when it says the Europeans, the Eastern Europeans, were taken as slaves by the Muslims of Spain. You see this?
Yeah.
They talking about when the Moors took their ass for slavery. The term slave has its origin in Slav. Now, like I did yesterday, let's see who the Slav people is.
Let's get into it. Oh, man, I ain't even see y'all comment. My bad, y'all.
Let's see who the Slavs is. Peep the game. So y'all niggas descended the Slavs? Y'all descendants of these motherfuckers?
Wow.
Y'all descendants of slaves? Since y'all descendants of slaves, that's what I'm saying. Since niggas is descendants, see all that faggot shit come from them. See, once you know the etymology of gym, where you go to the gym and work out, gym was a Greek thing that the Europeans used to dress up in their tighty whities and wrestle little boys and molest them. That's where the gym comes from.
Wow.
See what I'm saying? When niggas don't know shit, they just participate in their own demise.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
That's the origin of gym.
Wow.
Because every European has a male lover.
What?
They only use kids for reproduction. That's why they going extinct now.
What?
Yes. Alexander the Great, all them motherfuckers.
Yeah, I know.
They have their wife for reproduction, but their lover is the man.
Wow.
That's why homosexuality didn't come from no goddamn Egypt.
Wow.
What about the laws of Ma'at if homosexuality came from Egypt? See what I'm saying?
Wow.
See how niggas don't be putting it together? Oh, they see that shit on the wall. Oh, that's some gay shit. Egyptians came out with fake. You only think of two steps, nigga.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you ain't even thinking ahead.
Wow.
So when you see this shit, this what you looking at. You looking at Slavonic people. This is what slaves come from. They come from the Slavonic people. So if y'all niggas got Slavonic DNA, you are the slave. My bad, I apologize.
Wow.
If you got Slavonic DNA, you see what I'm saying? So niggas weren't really the slaves, man. Niggas is mentally enslaved.
Yeah.
And check this, let me show you this real quick. Let me show you this before we, you know what I mean, we dip out or whatever. Now peep the game. Y'all write this shit down.
Hope y'all taking notes.
State of Illinois. Now this is what the state of Illinois said. State of Illinois, House Journal, House of Representatives, 97 General Assembly. See, this how law work. This how law be coming.
So whenever they got like the House of Journals and the House of Representatives, what is that breaking down? Is that how they code their court cases?
Yeah, those are the people who have something to do with this case.
Okay.
or with what they was discussing in the 95th legislative day.
Okay.
See, they giving you the time. Everything in history has a time, date, and a place.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? It's a time. Just like niggas could be like, well, you know, I had sex with an ugly girl. You can try to act like that shit ain't happened. But that ugly girl got the time it happened, the day and the place.
Yeah.
That's history.
Yeah.
History always gonna come with a time, date, and a date. A place and a date. So look at this. This is where they met up with this shit at. I'm gonna show y'all this and then we're gonna, you know what I mean? We're gonna wrap it up just for now. And I'll take questions or whatever. But check this out. Tuesday, January 31st, 2012. 1:22 p.m. They giving you the time they set down.
Damn. In the afternoon.
In the state of Illinois. Now look what they said about niggas don't want to be Moors. That's what I be saying. You got these agents out here keeping y'all niggas away from who you really are.
Yeah. Because
they giving you these sad-ass slave stories and niggas was never slaves. Now look what they say.
What page you on?
Page 17. If you go to page 17 of this shit, now look at this. Whereas the Moorish Americans are the descendants of ancient Moabites, Hamites, and Canaanites. Did they say the Moorish Americans were started by Noble Drew Ali?
No.
Did they say that?
No. And that's where a lot of people get it missed and screwed up.
Yeah.
Because they think that it started with Noble Drew Ali.
Exactly. Because the game that got tarnished.
And honestly, whenever I first heard about Moors, that was the flip side to what they was telling me. They was like, nah, don't do that because it was started by Noble Drew Ali and he did XYZ and all this other stuff. But it don't say that nowhere in...
Even in etymology, it don't even talk about Noble Drew Ali etymology.
Right. But they got all these pictures saying that he represents Moors.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. These niggas is agents, y'all. They keeping y'all away from who you really are. Now, peep this out. It says right here, the Moorish Americans are the descendants.
Hold on, let me flip it around. Hold on.
Peep the game. I want everybody to see this shit.
Yeah, I need to hear this. See this, too.
Now, this, like I said, this is House of Representatives in Chicago. I mean, not Chicago, Illinois. State of Illinois said this. This ain't no Moors sending this shit in. This is what the state of Illinois said.
Yeah.
Now, peep the game. So all niggas don't want to be Moors. Y'all want to be niggas and shit. Want to be black. Listen to this. The Moors Americans are the descendants of the ancient Moabites, Hamites, and Canaanites. So it's giving you your bloodline right here.
Yeah.
It's telling you who you descend from. You descend from the Egyptians. You are kin to the pharaohs.
Yeah.
Not as black people. You see what I'm saying? You're not kin to the pharaohs as black.
Yeah.
Because the pharaohs didn't call themselves blacks.
Wow.
To all my Kemetic people, what's the name of the high priest of Anu in Egypt? Since y'all niggas like Egypt so much. And forgot about the Egypt in America. See, you don't even know nothing about the Egypt in America.
And the pyramids that's here.
And the pyramids that's in America.
In Illinois.
In Illinois. That's why Illinois is saying this shit.
Yeah. Right out. Is it off the Mississippi?
Yeah, that's the first part of life.
Yeah.
Life always started in the South along a river.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
On the river. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
So they giving you your bloodline. It didn't say the Moorish Americans are the religion of Noble Drew Ali.
Nowhere in there.
It says they are the descendants of the ancient.
Yeah.
So that means that's before Noble Drew Ali. Ancient.
Yeah.
Moabites, Hamites, Canaanites, who were permitted by the old pharaohs of Kemet to traverse from East Africa and later form themselves kingdoms extending from northwestern and southwestern shores of Africa. The Atlantic Islands, which is our island brothers, our niggas in Jamaica now, them niggas is Moors.
Yeah.
Them not Jamaicans. The Caribbeans and the Caribbeans is two different things.
Yeah.
That's why they did that shit like that. No, we keep going.
Oh, okay, let me flip it back.
That's why they did that shit. Caribbeans and the Caribbeans is two different things.
Yeah.
Look at this. Atlantic Islands and on to the present day continental Americas.
Where?
So they saying the Moorish Americans got permission by the pharaohs of Kemet to come to North America, to the continental Americas.
Man.
So that means North, South, and Central America. We got permission by the pharaohs of Kemet.
Yeah.
The Moors did. Now listen to this. It says, whereas. Now listen to the wordplay. That's why you got to study words.
Yeah.
So when you hear shit, you know how motherfuckers coming at you.
Yeah.
Now look at this. Whereas the indigenous Moorish peoples of Americas are now, hold on, check it out. Are now united in order to again link themselves with the families of nation. And so they saying when you become a Moorish American, you are
united
again linked with the family of nations.
Man.
So calling yourself black, you are not linked to the family of nations, y'all. Black is not a nationality. Now this is what the state of Illinois is saying. Like if you don't like it, take it up with the state of it. Argue with them crackers. And let them keep laughing at niggas like they've been doing for years now. Yeah. Because niggas think they from Africa and all kind of shit. When the Webster's Dictionary is telling you the Americans is the copper color niggas. Yeah. So whoever copper color is the real Americans, you been here.
Period.
It's not hard. It's not complicated.
It's sad. It's
right in your face.
Go back to the note. Go back to
now,
what they
peep the
said.
game. Now, this is where it's finna get interesting. Niggas be calling themselves Aboriginal. I'm an Aboriginal and I'm all this extra shit. Yeah. Now look at what this say. Whereas the Moorish Americans being Aboriginal to the territories of the North, Central, and South Americas. It didn't say the Indians.
The Moorish.
It didn't say the goddamn the regular Aboriginal people. The law is specific. It says the Moorish Americans are the Aboriginals to the territories of North, Central, and South America. Yeah. So you can call yourself anything you want. What, you got $1? Let me show you.
I pulled it out just for that.
Yeah, I'm going to show you. See? Like, we're going to make it simple for niggas. Niggas be want to call themselves all kind of extra shit, and it don't matter. Now, look at this. This is a dollar bill. Bring the camera up a little bit. Peep the game.
Matter of fact,
this is a dollar bill. When you looking at this dollar bill, you can call yourself an Indian, you can call yourself Aboriginal, you can call yourself Jews, Israelite, you can call yourself all this shit. But there is only 2 seals on the back of a dollar bill. Either you are a Moorish American or you are a United States citizen. So after all the names you call yourself, Hebrew, Israelite, I'm this and I'm that, pull out your dollar bill. Which one are you? Are you this nigga? Or are you this? Are you Moorish? Or are you property?
So being a United States citizen means you're
property. Being United States, it just said in the 14th Amendment. Yeah. The 14th Amendment just told you if you are a U.S. citizen, you have privileges and immunities. You don't have rights. Wow. So either you are a Moor or you are a citizen, no matter what you claim in the middle. You see what I'm saying? Y'all see that, right?
Ain't no in between.
If your seal is not on money, your treaty is not valid with the United States. I'm going to say that shit again. If you can't pull out money in your pocket, and if you can't see your seal, The United States does not recognize you as a nation. So check it out. Peep the game. So it's telling you, the Moorish Americans being Aboriginal. The Moorish Americans being Aboriginal to the territories of North, Central, and South America. So that means we run all this shit.
Yeah. Period. And don't know it.
And niggas don't know it. Niggas think they black and crayons. Check it out. Now, the Moors have formed a sovereign, theocratic government guided by the command principles of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice through virtue of the universal right to self-determination. When you become a national, you get to determine who the fuck yourself is.
Not nobody else.
Not nobody else.
You.
You get. That's why I get to call myself any goddamn thing.
Yeah.
I ain't even got to call myself Tijani.
Yeah. You call yourself whatever you want to.
I can self-identify.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
So it's telling you right here, you have the right, not the privilege or immunity. You see that, right?
Yep.
It says the right to self-determination as well with the Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples guaranteed in the Charter. So whoever trying to be a Moor, this is what Obama did for niggas. He created the American Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous People. If you ever get a chance, look that shit up.
Yeah. Matter of fact, you did a Sunday class teaching on that.
Yeah, I did a Sunday class teaching on that shit.
Yeah.
Real shit, because that's what applies to the Moors.
Yeah.
If they just said the Moorish Americans being the Aboriginals to the territories, so when they did the rights of indigenous people, they talking about Moors.
Yeah.
Now peep the game. Now they finna talk about Noble Drew Ali. Because a lot of motherfuckers think Noble Drew Ali. A lot of people see, I don't do a lot of teaching on Noble Drew Ali. And the only reason why I don't do this shit, because I don't want people to confuse that shit with religion.
Because they do.
Because they do. It has nothing to do with a religion. You could be a Christian. Be a Moor for your nationality, man.
Yeah.
Keep worshiping your white God or wrong. That's on you. That's on you. I'm not here to tell you not to do that.
Yeah.
I'm here to tell you to get a nationality.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Because that's where we lack it.
That's why we ain't got no standing in law.
Yeah.
Niggas done did everything. Niggas done marched for 100 years, ain't got one law to change. Come on, man. That's dumb. That's ignorant. Keep doing the same thing, hoping for a different result is insanity.
Yeah.
Niggas is insane.
That's why they look at us like that.
That's why we got a mental illness.
Yeah.
We insane.
Wow.
Now peep the game. Let me show you what they said about Noble Drew Ali. Since niggas think Noble Drew Ali started the Moors. Yeah. Because this all I be hearing.
That's all I was hearing.
Listen to this. Now, Noble Drew Ali was born January 8th, 1886. That's when he was born. If you look right here, it says the Moorish Americans are descendants of the ancient Moabites.
He couldn't have been around.
So he couldn't have been the nigga who started Moors. If he was born in 1886, is that ancient?
No, not at all.
Let's put it together, people. Check it out. Noble Drew Ali was born in the state of North Carolina, destined to become the first patriot of his mentally enslaved Moorish American people. Niggas is mentally enslaved because they think they black and shit.
Wow. Wow.
See what I'm saying?
Wow.
Peek this out. It says, Noble Drew Ali was anointed as El-Hajj Sharif Abdul Ali. Wow. The key word is anointed. Wow. This nigga did not wake up one day and came up with the word Moor and want to perpetrate like we Arabs. No. This nigga got anointed to become El-Hajj Sharif, which is sheriff, Abdul Ali, by the leaders of Egypt and the holy city of Mecca. peep the game. Now, if it just said Moors got permission by the old pharaohs of Kemet,
Yeah.
so when you see Noble Drew Ali had to go to Egypt and the holy city of Mecca to get anointed to be a Moor, what is that a religion?
No, not at all.
That sounds like a ritual and a ceremony to me.
Yeah.
That don't sound like no religion.
No, you don't do that for no religion.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
This nigga got anointed by the leaders of Egypt and the holy city of Mecca to tell niggas they Moors. That's why I say Noble Drew Ali started Moors.
Yeah.
He was just the nigga who was chosen, and he is the last prophet. We ain't getting no more prophets, y'all.
Yeah. The last one.
He the last one the world will allow to wake niggas up.
Yeah. Wow.
So if niggas want to keep calling themselves black after this shit, it's on you.
That's the choice you making.
Slavery is a choice. Niggas choose to call themselves black. Niggas choose not to discover their bloodline. That's a choice.
Wow.
Niggas choose to be this way.
Because you're not finding it. You're not going. You're not. I guess mentally hungry enough to find out your originality or what you were originally as.
Yeah.
So you stay in where you are.
Yeah.
That's your choice.
That's your choice.
It's in the internet. It's in your pocket.
Yeah.
It's everywhere.
It's in the laws that niggas is more. I'm reading law. This is from.
Back to that.
Look at this. This is law saying niggas is Moors.
It's in the. What state is that again?
This is the state of Illinois. Look at this. The state of Illinois is saying niggas is mentally enslaved.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Wow.
They say these niggas is mentally enslaved Moorish American people.
Wow. Choosing to stay slave.
Niggas is choosing to be slaves. Wow. Slavery is a choice.
Wow.
So this nigga Noble Drew Ali was anointed by the leaders of Egypt because the Moorish Americans are descendant of the Egyptians.
Wow. Man.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
So check this out. This is what he said. I ain't gonna read it all, but y'all get this shit and read it. Check it out. It says, therefore be it resolved.
Be it resolved.
So be it fixed that niggas is Moors by the House of Representatives of the 97th General Assembly of the state of Illinois. This is the state of Illinois saying this. That we designate the week of January 8th through 15th, 2012 as Moorish American Week in the state of Illinois.
I never even heard of that.
I know you ain't.
I never even heard
What
that.
is this Juneteenth shit then?
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
That's for dumb. Let me show you this one more thing. Then we cut it off from there.
Yeah.
Let me show you this one more thing. This how dumb. That's what I'm saying. They know niggas is dumb, bro. That's why I get offended by this shit.
And that's why they playing off our ignorance and keep us stuck where
ignorance is a food source.
Man.
Now look at this. Hold on, let me show you this.
Man, I hope y'all eating off of this because I show man.
This is a book. Hold up. I got this book.
Yeah.
This shit is, here you go. Now look at this. I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to peep this shit out. To all my intelligent people. Now look at this.
The book is called what?
The Story of the Moors in Spain by Stanley Lane Poole.
Okay.
Look at this. This a book now. Look at this. That's why I say niggas be tripping. In the ancient times, Africans in general was called Ethiopians. In medieval times, most Africans was called Moors.
Wow.
In modern times, some Africans
Called Negroes.
were called Negroes.
Wow.
The Ethiopians was named by the Greeks, which is bullshit. That is not a Greek name word, please.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, niggas be giving crackers too much. Cracker was the caveman. How the caveman gonna come out with one of the highest forms of language?
Right.
That's bullshit. But repeat the game. Ethiopia means burnt face from the Greek name ethos plus face, which is bullshit. This description refers to the dark complexion of these Africans. So if it's saying in the medieval times most Africans was Moors, and it's saying shit is a description referred to the dark complexion of these Africans, where's niggas getting Arabs for Moors?
Yeah. Where did that come from? That don't even...
1930s when these motherfuckers came in with the shit Arab. Arab is not an ancient word. That was a governmental goddamn espionage shit.
Wow.
Because they know Moors came from the Middle East around that area. Moors is the highest niggas to ever do shit.
Yeah.
So they putting these pale-skinned Arabs in a place to throw niggas off.
Wow.
That's why when niggas read about Moors, it start talking about that Arabic shit, and nigga immediately go to the pale-skinned Arab, but they don't read 3 lines down where it say sending them for Moors.
Wow.
Sending them for Negro.
And they just keep it at that.
Yeah, oh, Arab, that's it. That's two-step thinking.
Yeah.
Did you read the whole sentence?
No.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying?
No.
Two-step. Moors and Arabs, niggas' mind just lock up because they don't want to be Moors.
Right. But why not, though? It's just because of the stuff that they had
I think now it ain't like Moors was child molesters and like Moors went out here just raping villages of women and shit.
Yeah.
I can understand that a little better. Like, hey man, them niggas was off the chain. Like niggas don't want to be Moors because they thinking it's like some Arab shit.
Yeah.
And then it's a lot of shit you gotta learn to be a Moor. Like it's a lot of shit you gotta study.
Yeah.
And a lot of these niggas don't even read the goddamn comic books in the newspaper. The comic section.
Because they get that stuff from us.
That's what I'm saying. But niggas don't do a lot of reading. That's the point I'm saying.
Yeah.
So a nigga don't want to study this shit and start from scratch, not knowing what to do, studying law. Like, you don't even understand this shit.
Yeah.
A lot of niggas complacent in they slavery.
Yeah.
In they mental slavery. So peep this out. Let me show you this real quick.
Turn it back around for y'all.
Let me show you this real quick.
Y'all on the podcast, I hope y'all eating all this information up.
So peep this game. It's telling you this description referring to the dark complexion of these Africans, which the Greeks attributed to sunburn. That's where the word soul come from. Soul come from the word solar, which is sun. When you talk about solar flares, you talk about when the sun flares up. How can a cracker have a soul when the cracker can't take the sun? When soul come from sun.
Wow.
See what I'm saying? Crackers ain't got no soul, but check the game. So this way it said, in the literature of Africa. Now I'm gonna say that shit again. The key phrase, that's what I'm saying, you gotta break words down on niggas simple, cause like apparently niggas ain't getting this shit.
No.
Cause I wouldn't be here talking this shit if niggas got this. Look at this. In the literal literature of Africa. So that means how African niggas judge niggas.
Yeah.
Africans are commonly identified in 2 groups. One progressive, the other backward.
Wow. Only 2 groups.
One progressive, the other backward. Now check this out. The progressive people are called Hamites, Cushites, and Moors. Whereas the backward Negroes are called Negroes.
So the ones that wasn't progressing was Negroes.
No, the niggas who don't know who the fuck they is Negroes.
Wow. Wow.
The progressive means niggas on going with the traditions and shit. Like niggas who wearing they shit.
Yeah. Who know?
Yeah, who know. You see what I'm saying? Those are progressive.
So when they be going over to like Dubai and stuff, and they be putting the fez and the head wraps on, they basically imitating them, but it's basically their origin.
But see, that's what I'm saying, man. This the whole thing we gotta understand, man. Like that shit over there in Morocco, it got something to do with over there, but it also got something to do with over here. That's why, like I showed you, Noble Drew Ali got the permission. He got anointed by Egypt and Mecca. You see what I'm saying? Because that's who we are.
Yeah.
So he had to go talk to them niggas first.
Before he can do anything.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, man, listen, man. Our people over here getting whooped by these crackers y'all let come over here. Like, what we need to do? Hey, man, you need to tell niggas to get national. I'm paraphrasing, but that's how the shit went.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you need to tell niggas they need to get back on their shit.
Yeah.
Like, you're not a nigga. You're not a Negro. You're not black. You're not none of that dumbass shit that a motherfucker told you was. What's the bloodline of blacks?
Wow.
Oh.
So, I'm good. Go ahead. So because like it's it's a lot I know it's a lot to take in, but my thing is, we are ongoing with this, y'all. So I hope y'all eating off of this because we just getting started. This is just the first episode of the first series.
Yep.
So we got more coming. We got more information. If it's any of y'all who got comments or have questions, put it up in the comments and I'm gonna read it out loud so everybody can eat off of it. My bad, I ain't see y'all comments from before. I'm gonna go through them. Somebody named Jordan Nora, you know him?
Yeah, I know Jordan.
Yeah, he left a comment. He just saying, he said, what's tonight's lesson? No, somewhere he said.
Just freestyling. The night lesson is a freestyle.
Yeah. We going in tonight. Alfred Wilson says history, his story. Everybody not willing to walk to the river daily. They not. They really not.
Facts.
But the thing about it is, we're gonna put it on the platform for him. And if he don't want to drink from there, hey, it's on him. We already
deserve
know.
To be thirsty.
Yeah. We already know. Whoa, that was dope.
Well,
that picture that was just on there.
Oh shit.
We already know that everybody not that picture right there, that's wild.
Yeah.
We already know that everybody not gonna go. We already know it ain't for everybody. We already know. But we wanted to at least put it on a platform for y'all to eat off of it and to get this information because we just getting started. We're gonna come back at y'all. Also, this will be on the YouTube channel. This will be on Refined Men's Club, the mobile app. So Johnny, let everybody know how they can get in contact with you, man. What you got coming up? Talk to them.
Well, I do this law stuff, man. I really be giving the game for free, man. So, if you want a little bit more game, man, you can check me out on my social media. Tajani Bay, you know what I mean? You can just add me on Tajani Bay. Any questions, just DM me. You know what I mean? If it's something I don't know, I'm not gonna act like I know it. I know excellent Moors that I can contact and get any information I need. I could contact these Moors and find out for you. So if you need some help, whether it's nationality, whatever, I can't get you in your nationality, but I could direct you to the people who can do it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? The first thing we need to do, if y'all tired of white supremacy, stop calling yourself black. That way it don't affect you. If you tired of white supremacy, get your nationality so you can kick these crackers off the land. Let me show you this real quick for Black Lives Matter. Talking about Black Lives Matter, people. This what the Black Lives Matter is about. I want y'all to see this real quick. On Black Lives Matter, it says, we affirm the lives of black, queer, and trans folks, disabled folks, undocumented folks with records, women, and all black lives along the gender spectrum. We ain't saying anything about a straight nigga yet.
Nowhere. Wow. So pumping up Black Lives Matter is really pumping this up.
Homosexuality. The whole Black Lives Matter shit is ran. Hold on, let's see. Black Lives Matter co-founders. Let's find their co-founders. Lesbian.
That's her?
Lesbian.
Wow.
Look at this. Lesbian. This is y'all co-founders of Black Lives Matter. Look what they saying. Black, queer, and trans folks. They don't give a fuck about the heterosexual male or female. They give a fuck about the black queers and trans folks.
Wow.
So when you call yourself Black Lives Matter, they're putting homosexuality and mixing it in with y'all. Niggas, blacks. So they taking what you call black, introducing it to homosexuality. That's what y'all gonna be known for. So all y'all people think Black Lives Matter, queer lives matter. You see that, right? Queer and trans folks. They even looking out for disabled people before straight niggas.
Damn.
Undocumented folks.
Not black.
What a Mexican got to do with being black, man? Listen what I'm saying. That's how you know this shit is a goddamn scam, y'all.
Damn. And all it takes is us reading and knowing this. Only reason we doing this shit is because we not reading. We not understanding it. We not going even researching the shit for ourselves.
Not just reading, but comprehending what you read.
Yeah. And study entomology because the words is a play.
That's what I'm saying. Like, once you comprehend what you read, that's what it's all about. You have to comprehend what you read.
Yeah.
Because niggas read Facebook all day and ain't that smart at all.
All day.
Ain't got a lick of sense.
All day.
So look at this. Like I said, let me show you this one more time.
Yeah.
We affirm the lives of black, queer, and trans folks.
Disabled folks.
Where does it say heterosexual male and female? Where it say that it? Y'all Black Lives Matter people. You have been infiltrated by the government.
Damn. Wow.
So I hope y'all see that. Black Lives Matter.
Hey, you know what? They gonna have to tune in for the next one.
Real shit.
Because we ain't finna give it to y'all all in one episode.
It's too much.
It's too much. It's too much. And by the time you got even halfway through, you done already had your mind blown already.
Real shit.
It's just that much information. But let the people know one more time. Give them your information. How can they reach you? And we got some stuff coming up for you. We'll let y'all know on other episodes on what's coming up. But we got some stuff coming up that we actually gonna hit y'all real hard and get y'all all together on one page on. So let them know how they can get in contact with you.
Yeah, man. Y'all can hit me up on the Book of Faces, Facebook. You can hit me up Tajani Bay, Tijanie Bey.
Yeah.
And for all y'all who want to know what Tajani mean, it means unmatched greatness.
I didn't know that.
Yep. That's what Tajani means. That's why I chose that name.
Yeah.
Because I want my greatness to be unmatched. I don't want no slave name. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or a name that'll keep me in bondage.
And matter of fact, on the next episode, that's what we're going to talk about, how to get your name changed.
Yeah.
How to get your nationalism. Is it nationalism?
Nationalized.
How to get nationalized. We'll talk about that on the next one. But this has been a dope episode of Refined Man Talk. This is just the first episode of our next series on law. Coming soon.
Peace, y'all.
Peace, y'all. It's been a great talk. Hopefully, y'all been taking notes. Any questions or comments on the replay, y'all leave them down in the comments. We'll make sure we get back to y'all and answer them. Y'all make sure y'all download the app Refined Men's Club on Google and your Apple Store. And y'all stay tuned for the next one. We out.
Peace.